A crisp fall evening here in Brooklyn. It's NBA preseason action at Barclays Center. A lot of new faces for the Nets, including Joe Harris, former member of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Jeremy Lin back in New York. The difference now, he's been given the keys to the car. The Nets taking on the Boston Celtics tonight. Moments away from the opening tip here at Barclays Center. Check out the starting lineups. The Celtics taking on the Nets tonight. For Boston, it's Crowder, Johnson, Horford, Bradley, and Thomas starting five. The Nets going with Hollis Jefferson, Booker, Lopez, Foy, and Jeremy. And Kenny Atkinson, his first year as a head coach in the NBA. Atkinson, known for his ability to develop young talent, influenced by the likes of Mike D'Antoni and Mike Budenholzer. There's a larger coaching tree there, Mike, which includes you. He was an assistant of yours overseas.
I've known Kenny Atkinson a lot of years. Had the opportunity to bring him with me to coach the Ukrainian national team the first year we went over. He's an incredible worker, incredible ability to develop young talent and help develop their skills of the game, which is so needed in the NBA.
Booker expected to see more minutes than he's ever seen in his NBA career. He's in his 7th year, previously with Washington and Utah. He has the green light to shoot threes. Lin weaving his way through traffic. He's fouled. Tried to put some English on it, and he's going to the free throw line.
Lin, one of those players that causes the defense headaches. You give him those high screens, his ability to cross over, and suddenly he's one-on-one against a big man who
then, after that, moves on to Houston, the Lakers, Charlotte. There was a stretch where worked through some of these kinks. Kick out. Booker doesn't take the three, instead drives in, sets it up nicely for Brook Lopez.
Well, you would take Brook Lopez shooting that shot the entire evening. We're talking about a little 10-footer along the baseline. You notice how quickly he got it out. There's the steal, an easy score for the Nets.
Trevor Booker on the jam.
All part of Kenny Atkinson's philosophy. Be aggressive at the defensive end.
And another near turnover. Thomas on the outside for Horford. One-on-one, Booker holds his ground. Horford off balance, missed it, too strong. Lin gets it ahead quickly. Hollis Jefferson in attack mode. He's fouled. Free throws coming for Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
Caught it, got it out of his hands to a guy who had a much better look.
Lin works over the screen defensively. Thomas, fans wanted to travel. Shot clock is at 10. Thomas squeezes through the area, can't finish.
Remains to be seen.
Thomas to the rim, met by Scola. The technical foul was called on Isaiah Thomas. I think he was upset from the earlier no call and the fact that that was a late call and had something to say. It was a late whistle on Scola. Thomas was irate that he didn't get the call on the previous possession. Bogdanovich played a lot of basketball this summer. And I do think there's been a concerted effort here to get him a breather, a rest, and ease him back into the lineup after standing out for Croatia. Jeremy Lin! Preseason highlight for Lin.
You let him get ahead of steam, going north-south, playing towards the rim. He's tough to stop.
We'll get a timeout.
Look at this. You give him a little bit of room. Let him attack that big guy. He finds space and finishes. The guy they're waiting for to come back is Kelly Olynyk, who would be that second unit 5-man or center. So it would be 4-5 Jerebko and Olynyk.
Harris gives it up for Lin. Jeremy Lin, the drive and the finish. Jeremy Lin, pedal to the metal. Nets have 6 field goals in the first quarter, 5 in the paint. Lopez, pretty spin, ducks in and gets the deuce. That was a reverse Brook Lin. Lin Brook, that has the first name that matches the city name for this team.
Well, watch him come turn the corner on the big man. Good job that time of Scola.
Credit to Trajan Langdon, who was in Cleveland, now the assistant GM of the Nets with Sean Marks. Lin was surrounded. And now Lin is going to the free throw line. Langdon got to know Joe Harris in Cleveland and felt strong enough about him to throw his name out there as someone the Nets were interested in. And it was a little bit under the radar. Harris signs on with Brooklyn. Knockdown shooter in college at Virginia. I had a chance to see him play. Thomas trying to get the step. Lost his dribble. Crowder is there. Rimming, no. Kenny Atkinson telling the officials that his team's getting hacked as they take it down the lane. And the Celtics are slapping at the ball. Scola, that's an open three. Yes. Thomas using the Crowder screen. Lynn works underneath it. He slaps at the ball. It's out of bounds. Boston will retain it.
In the passing lane, steals, deflections, get easy scores.
And an extended possession here for the Celtics. Smart crossover. Bennett steps in front, but can't squeeze the basketball. It leaks out to the sideline, and now the Nets have it. Scola gets it ahead. Lynn challenging Thomas. Layup no good, but a foul.
Lynn took that right into Thomas. He initiated the contact. Thomas was in the way, and as a result, he'll be rewarded.
And I think the Nets, when they were constructing this roster, went with the idea that they're either going to make it or they're not going to make it. Thomas off the rim. Lynn pushing it. Finds Foy in the corner. Connects for three.
Dribble penetration was just deep enough to draw in that wing defender. That's what allowed Lynn to make the pass to Foy. Knocks down the wide open three.
Thomas looking to penetrate. Met there by Booker. Hesitation. Ball got knocked away, and Booker's got it. A lot of coaches that will, by hook or by crook, play that system no matter what the personnel dictates. Jeremy Lin with the shot clock at 10. Mismatch with Horford. Find the open man. Hollis Jefferson sneaking inside for the bucket. 2 free throws made by Horford. We're all knotted up at 53 apiece. Bradley gets the assignment on Lin. Lin, no look. Lopez fouled on his way to the rim. Basket won't count. No continuation. Nets will have it on the side.
Very long, productive careers. They play the majority of the games during the season. Why? Don't ask me why. Is it just the makeup of their body type, whatever it might be?
Brooke Lopez with a 3-ball. Hottest fact you've ever had.
It's preseason.
Jeremy Lin back in. Bogdanovich, Bennett, Harris, and Scola, the 5 on the floor. Vacate the area. Scola takes it at Zeller.
Different ways of protecting the rim. Some are shot blockers. Some are smart enough to step in front of the guy driving.
It's a Scola highlight reel.
Come out and challenge the shot, so you got him to miss that. But nobody covered for him and blocked out the rebound.
Ricochet, it ends up in the hands of Lynn. Foy, a 3. Count it.
Well, in Summer League, they said he's continued it in training camp. They love him.
32 attempts for the Nets. 0 of 3 from three-point territory. And gets the bounce on the second attempt. Switch. Lynn one-on-one. Gets around Rozier. Jeremy Lin and the foul.
You know what Rozier is realizing right now? That Lin is a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger than he thought. He gets on his side. Watch Lin. Hold him off. Just big enough and strong enough to go by him, scoop it up and in. And Rozier a little bit frustrated right now.
You know, one thing that stands out with Jeremy Lin, when he gets around the rim, he has a Steve Nash-like quality with those scoops, either hand. Excellent touch. The Nets are down by 3, 7.9 to play. Vasquez looking, bounces to Scola. Scola against Rozier. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Vasquez gets a shot off, no good, and that'll do it. The Celtics knock off the Nets and hold on for this preseason victory with the regular season 13 days away.